three-time world champion.
There's echoes of 2021 and 2022. From Tensai in the spotlight, with the trophy in hand. To return to that spot, I'm sure means the world to the little genius. Now Crazy Raccoon just had to close this case. Humble those stand in their way and had a very decisive first round here on Hideout. They can't afford to take any undue risks. Semantic though, still needs to be the aggressor, still has to come forward. Oh, that damage coming the way of Moy is gonna force him back.
Yeah, Semantic has to go on the aggressive, but it's a really tough balance to find. He's depending upon these Byron heals, and again, this Meatball gadget, which is devastating. Good taps, again from Tensai, he's earned the super, and now Humble can't use that wall. Just the blue star for now. Luki again taking a lot of shots here. Kooky Popper as well, replying in chord. Boss still needs to heal up. Semantic might be able to time this and get something back to spawn, but it's such a tight position for Humble to play from.
It's the Meeple gadget that Semantic has to look out for. Tensai can knock him back and prevent him from getting close enough to find a big hypnotize. This is not a hypercharged super from the Ollie. Semantic has to be picture perfect in these next few moments. Humble need to fight their way back into the map, but right now they are being boxed in. The trash compactor begins to crush. Return to sender on the boss, doesn't bother him. Moy is starting to tick low. That's the opening for Humble. Now they can get that map control they've been sorely needing.
The one run step, and Humble are done for. They can't overextend now. They're just going to buy down the clock and hope for the best. Ensure a kill towards the end. As we approach the 15-second mark, CR are going to push.
It can't be over here. It just can't. Humble now to stand and fight for the right to continue to compete for the World Championship. 9 seconds left. Lil Creo starting to pinch on the right-hand side. He pops his super. Tensai looking at Semantic. He's looking like a tasty morsel. In he goes. Able to get away as well with a super, but not to safety. Crazy Raccoon, the king of old, has returned to claim his dues. From the dumpster to the throne. A rags to riches story. Stuck on repeat. Crazy Raccoon have ascended once more to godhood in Brawl Stars. A clean sweep of the 2024 champions. Humble with not a word to say. And once more, the halls of a Brawl esports arena will echo with the chant of Crazy Raccoon. East Asia has returned to put their mark on the game, on the scene, put their mark on the sport, and now etch their names into history once more. Tensai, the little genius, now the thrice crowned king of Brawl!
The crowd is electric. Coming into this set, Semantic said one more set. And now it's one more game to take home the gold. Already a swift eradication of Tensai there as Chitampo and Moya left all alone. And these marks from Luki, we gotta talk about them. They're landing every single time on that Kenji, time and time again. And that is the thorn in the side of Crazy Raccoon.
Have we ever seen a debut from a rookie on the world stage like this? He has been incredible over the course of the weekend. Semantic though, it's a whiff off that super. Still shielded up enough. Moya definitely has to respect this. Has to watch out for the bouncing damage from Luki. Tensai struggling against the 8-bit. Takes a tap and Boss finishes the job. Chitampo also quite low here. Luki playing from inside that damage booster means the Bell is a legitimate threat. Another ego that's going to be short-lived as Moya has to throw them so far away from himself.
It's just a matter of time before Boss will pick him up. Semantic as well, tight into the mid for Tensai. You need to be saving that ready for the save. Semantic now just going to use that onto the 3 shots that he's able to obtain. Gets the 10%, gives Humble a small lead.
It's a narrow one, 6% here. Crazy Raccoon starting to posture towards Humble's safe. Boss is down, Moya's a problem here. Has another super available, so the damage output will be dastardly. Semantic just wants to play around the wall here. Boss back off respawn, but the Kenji in the left is a problem.
Tenso has got hypercharge as well, but Luki finds it.
He's
Gets
down.
the follow-up as well. The taps are on point, and now Boss coming forwards there. Not going to be popping Gadget just yet. Wants to reserve it slightly.
They're ignoring
Remember,
him.
Shatambo is on the safe. He is marked up, and he is getting consistent damage
Luki.
in for Crazy Raccoon.
Crazy Raccoon are ahead now. The Kenji gets to have his way with the safe and brings Luki down. Humble have got to respond. Super there from Semantic onto the safe for Crazy Raccoon. A slim lead here for Humble. Luki has a second bite of the apple. Still trying to get this Kenji out of the way. It's even at 67 apiece.
A nice takedown there from Boss, and he kept his own life in the process. Not an easy thing to do there, as Semantic was low himself and couldn't necessarily tank. Good taps to the left-hand side. Moya low now, forcing out the ego, but the ego goes down so quickly. Great mark again from Luki, popping the hypercharge, and they secure the right side of Tensei.
Here we go.
Semantic going in, nice hypercharge and some great damage along the way. The time is ticking.
11 seconds left in the game. Sitapo has to go for a super to dodge the shot, but Boss is going to be there at Tensai with a hyper. No turret to use. Humble, 50%. Crazy Raccoon have fallen short. And here we have 3 Humble guys who just happened to be the best Brawl Stars team in the world.
Unbelievable! Such a phenomenal performance from Humble this year. Just unreal. The fist pumps and the respect. A wonderful performance. Staying modest keeps you grounded, but being victorious cements a legacy. As they approach the belt, to lift it, and Humble are your Brawl Stars World Champions! STMN's final chance to fight back. We're going in.
Gero very quickly to the left-hand side lane. Last chance saloon for STMN, and straight to the safety goes. Hard landing, assisting with some of that damage. Sands will take him down, but already a bit of a dent on that safe.
It's a better start, much better start for STMN, but they've been shown in that last game just how important it is to not drop the ball. Gary there with a lovely jump on that right-hand side. The break from Nowie, that left-hand side exposed. Zaldo on the save. He's going to get a world of damage. Oh, look at the
16.
Sands as well.
47.
Oh, my word. It's
37.
just going down so quickly as STMN are fighting.
Down to 22 now, we are in a race, and looks like Gero is committed to going after the STMN safe. Eventually Zeta can defend, they stave STMN off. Now they've got to deal with Gero, they get him. 24% plays 16. There's a good chance of this next push could be the last. Who wins out in mid? Meow able to find the pick on Sands here, and Gero's back. He's diving in, he's looking for the safe, and Zeta Division are the Alpha and the Omega. Inevitable. Your 2023 Brawl Stars World Champions. Years in a row, this organization will hoist the trophy. They take a flyer, a gamble on a relatively untested European roster, and now they reap the rewards.
The trophy going back the way of EMEA. We've come full circle from 2019. What a moment to enjoy.
And of all maps for it to be on Arc. Hot potato. Time to take the throne and be crowned the new Kings of Brawl. The Brock gets a lot of value, a lot of a wall break here on the side of Zeta Division 0. They stand on the precipice of becoming your Brawl Stars World Champions for 2022. One more round and they'll be home.
Championship point. Such a daring thing to stare down the eyes, stare down the barrel here for Zeta Division 1, but if there is any team that can bring a comeback, it's got to be them. They have got a better start, it's got to be said. 20% now and counting, and it's actually this time Zeta Division 0 that are a bit slow to the mark.
Slowing Toxin there because the Charpy hits 2 members of Zeta Division 1 with primary fire. That's enough to force them away. Kuru wants to try and clear the map, but he still doesn't see Moya Goku coming out of the bushes. Just 18% accrued for Zeta Division 0 here. It's okay, but they're definitely behind the 8 ball so far. Tempo favors Z1.
Chappy now with shield, pushing his way forwards and slowing Toxin onto Tampo. It's a great maneuver there, like just tick down all the way.
Kenji's got to go.
Yeah, he's so low, and now Chappy trying to finish him off. Oh, that's from the base from Tampo. It was beautiful, but not enough now. Tensai still holding firm in the mid, juking Moya Goku there as Chappy will go down. The slow not going to connect there either. It's so close.
It's a 2v2. Kenji is still behind enemy lines, and he is causing a lot of problems. He has no sandbags left, though, so he has to hope the rest of this round he can get away without being able to take cover. Kuru comes out of spawn here. Shitapo gets slowed up. He has to use that crescendo now to stay alive. Looking to snipe a free kill on Kuru when he gets it. That's Value City, baby. But Zeta Division 0 are up on the hot zone, and they've gotten the lead.
Look at the timer ticking down now as Zeta 1 close in. 55% apiece, 1 minute 30 remaining, but Zeta Division 0 trying to find their way back in. A supply drop handed over from Kenji to Shitampo. It's neck and neck, it couldn't be closer. The shield though available to Tensai is going to encourage a big meaty push coming in for the objective.
And Charpy doesn't have the durability, that's a problem. Tensai might need to think about using that super pretty soon. Zeta Division 0 playing it safe, but they need to get that percentage. It's even again. Zeta Division 1 bring it back to 62 apiece. Got the base thrown down, but it's going to be dispatched just as quickly. Moya Goku misses the empowered shot. A second one going wayward here. And Charpy going to get shielded now as he goes forward. The Crow is diving, and he can't find the kill. Kenji will tick down in help, though that poison will tick. One more shot would have been enough to do it, but this gives Zeta Division 0 a chance to stay on the point. 82, almost for them. Zeta Division 1 now regroup a little more, but they move up once more. There is a rocket rain available here for Kuru. He's going to let it go to the right-hand side of the map. 87 now. We've got 26 seconds left in the round. Moya Goku's trying to push this right-hand side. Shitapo's down. This could be it. The dive is there for Zeta Division 0. And it turns out, when you divide by 0, you get a problem you can't solve. Zeta Division 0 are your 2022 Brawl Stars World Champions. The greatest team in the world. It had to be a victory they plucked from their sister team, but they were always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Now they've received a promotion to Kings of Brawl! What a journey.
I can guarantee that it is one of those huge life-changing decisions, but here we go. The Daryl, the Edgar, the Barley for Na'Vi. There is a bit of an interesting comp on Zeta as well. Let's see how this works out, as so far Jason is deep in enemy lines and will be able to dish out quite a bit of damage.
On the other side of things, there's a lot of action here, and Cube doing his best to defend this. Tenso, the friend zone, does connect nicely. Damage raining down, but MMA coming back in. Will need to hit these shots, keep Tensai low. Cube wasting no time, no hesitation to get in, but as soon as that is happening, Shitampo now is back in his position here. Navi have got to go more on the aggressive. They've got to be cautious to not overly defend this.
All right, things slowing down a bit until Shitampo jumps in. That's a massive amount of damage pouring down on that blue save. 35% of HP left, and Shitampo is still going. More damage, 27%.
My word, the pressure now mounting. Tenside's got his super as well, and Shabby, everyone is pretty much buffed up. Shatampo can't be far away from super now. Navi have got to defend for their lives here. Everything on the line, it's all kicking off.
The push is coming through. Chappie is on the save. Can he dish out the last couple of shots? It's not possible just yet. Still a bit off space, but the tempo has the super available. If he can get the jump in, this could be massive. Jump in, damage doesn't connect, and he goes down.
10% is all that's left for the final push. Coming in, a shot here and a shot there. Tenny, what? Are they going to do it?
Oh, that's gonna be it! And there you have it! Zeta Division are your world champions!
Oh my goodness me, they have done it. Zeta Division have done it. One of the most reserved teams in this competition, and all their hard work has paid off as they approach the trophy to lift it. Zeta Division are your Brawl Stars World Champions!
Declared the best Brawl Stars team in the world.
PSG Shelly-Trid! PSG are bringing out the PSG Shelly skin for what could be their moment of absolute glory.
Putting on their Sunday best to be out here today in what should be their victory lap. Marcel has gone golden on the El Primo. A level 2 siege bot about to rock INTZ's Ike as they box Guido in the corner and they get ready for this push.
INTZ honestly are not really moving around much. They're not really showing any sign of energy. This could be a one push ready for PSG. Cancelling out the fray. Great pull from Coupe de Ace as the level 2 connects with the Ike.
And PSG are going to back off here, not take their chances. They'll let the bot do most of the work in that push. Get ready for the next siege as INTZ will go on the offense. Guido pulled into the danger zone in point-blank range of a Shelly shotgun. Matthias has the exact same fate as well as the bolts continue to grow for PSG.
My goodness, with the amount of value that Scythe is getting with this Shelly pick. Often we don't tend to see Shelly, but why not? There's so many tanks on the opposition, it makes perfect sense.
And able to dash out of the way of Frank's damage and his super potentially. The second siege bot comes in, response provides blocking duty for that huge bot. Guido charging up the damage, locks away. He will not be able to block the bot today as it continues to trickle down on the Ike. Final siege, INTZ have a belt lead, which is slowly diminishing.
Yeah, this combination of Coupe de Ace with the pulls and Scythe with the smashes is just troublesome for Guido and Marcel to do anything about, and the pin again with the cross mouth is there. PSG have got full control and are banking bolts like it is no tomorrow, Trip.
If it hits the last siege, we have to call it at that point, Ark. 9 bolts to 4. The final siege bot of the 2020 season will be spawned, and PSG are your Brawl Stars World Champions!
The bot is thick and fast. INTZ are demoralized, sitting in the spawn. Coupe de Ace gets one final pull, and that is it. It is done. PSG Esports are your Brawl Stars 2020 World Champions.
The organization made a change this year. They picked up the boys from Singapore and the Southeast Asian region. And like we said, they've given them everything they wanted. They gave them that first place finish. They gave them the crown. The golden trophy is theirs. They are your world champions. And they did it in an absolutely dominant fashion.
On this map, he's just got to focus on staying alive and dealing that damage. Oh, I don't know. Let's see what happens. I'm excited for it. This could be it for Nova Esports. Is this match going to be the last between them? We're going to find out.
Throw all of your support in the chat because this is a match point, ladies and gentlemen. Nova Esports could take it all here and now if they pick up another win. Tom sneaking in over on the right side, going to take some fire from Pokatu. He's got that extra life though, so even if he goes down here, he'll still be able to push in a little bit.
That's right, Ponkotsu is doing an excellent job at keeping them pushed back and preventing Abe from actually getting in there. And SpenLC's trying to hit some shots, but Ponkotsu's dodging left and right, but it is not enough. SpenLC's able to take him out, and Cerulean is just using that wall. He's saying, this is my home. You can't get past here. And SpenLC with that super, dealing so much damage. Is he able to take Ponkotsu out as well? He is not, but he has that Robo Retreat, which is plenty for him to avoid this bull and run away.
Lightning fast speed, he blinks away, and he's going to be back in the action, dealing even more damage as Bull charges in. Now we're going to start to finally see some damage from Animal Champeroo Blast going at the safe. On the other side, though, the Bull is getting some good damage in there as well. Nova and AC both get about 10% off the safes.
That's exactly right. Such a close matchup, but it looks like Animal Champeroo is actually able to maintain their foothold over here with Ponkotsu charging up, getting in here, dealing some damage to Cerulean, but Cerulean gets a little too close. He charges through, breaks through the wall, is dealing some damage with that. SpenLC is adding more damage as well, and we've got brawlers going down on both safes. Is it going to be enough? It is not. I do not think so. Look how much damage we got over on Animal Champeroo's side. That is going to be very difficult for them to come back from, but it does only take one push.
Even more shots from Nova bring the safe down to 35%. It could just be one more charge to claim victory. Cerulean taking a ton of shots, but hold on, they're going to play defense this time, setting up that super on the backside so that they can buff up their damage. Bull makes it into the safe, but brings it down to 17, 16, 13, 12. Is it over yet, Kairos?
It is not. We still have 24 seconds. They just have to defend. Nova just has to defend this one push in order for them to become the champions of the world for Brawl Stars. 15 seconds left. Here we go. They're not even going to focus on defense. They're just going on the offense. And it looks like that is going to be the victory. Nova Esports first ever Brawl Stars World Champion.
Nova Esports! Nova Strong take the triple crown! Royale, Clash of Clans, and Brawl Stars have the Nova name stamped on those trophies!
We've got confetti going all over the audience. Everybody is cheering them. This is such an exciting moment in the Brawl Stars history. The first ever Brawl Stars champions. And let's see what they've got. They've got a message. Their message,
their Nova Esports flag draped behind that trophy. The bulk of that $250,000 prize pool going to our team from Europe.
Look at their face. They're so SpenLC is keeping it cool though. Everybody else, this is exciting.
These